Hello and welcome back to Branch Reflexology Institute. My name is Barb Brower, and today we're going to be talking about the benefits of working the reflex for the stomach. So in the feet themselves, you can work the stomach reflex to help with indigestion, to help with any kind of stomach discomfort. For acid reflux, it's going to be helpful as well. But I am going to be turning to the chart here and showing you how beneficial it is to work the stomach reflex, because as you're working that reflex, you're benefiting the pancreas, the adrenals, and a little bit of the kidney reflex as well. So stay tuned, and we're going to talk about the emotional body and the stomach reflex as well. Okay, here we are at the chart. We're going to zoom in to the stomach reflex. And the stomach reflex is located mostly on the left side of our body. There is a little bit, the duodenum over here on the right. So that crosses the midline of the body. The feet are set up just like the physical torso. The majority of the stomach here on the left, and you'll see a little of the duodenum over here on the right. So when people are having trouble with their stomach, maybe you're hurrying to eat because you only have a half hour for lunch, or maybe you're not chewing your food well, or food combining is another part of it. If people have stomach ulcers, we're going to find that on the right side, because that's it's like a little sink drain that leaves the stomach, and that can get bottled up with acids. So that's where we generally find any kind of challenges there when people have ulcers. Now, the second toe is a stomach reflex toe, both left and right. This is a very common toe that is a hammer toe. When we come down on the chart, you're going to see the secondary reflex for the stomach is the second toe. I'm going to show you a picture of a hammer toe, and that's where the joint will actually lift up. And when you have a hammer toe, you know it because it feels uncomfortable in your shoe. Could be your second or your third. Most often we see the second toe. So if we see a hammer toe, we know we're going to spend more time in the stomach reflex. And when we do that, we benefit three other reflexes. All of the adrenals, some of the pancreas, and you got a little bit more of the stomach and pancreas here on the right, but the majority of it is here on the left. And then you're going to benefit the kidney and just a little bit of the liver reflex, because that crosses the midline of the body. So anytime you're seeing a hammer toe, you want to work more on the primary reflex, which is going to be the stomach. And then you can also work on the second toe and just see if you can help to relieve a little bit of that tension in the toes themselves with the reflexology. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about hammer toes, that it can also be related to the stomach reflex. Your great toe has two bones in it, the proximal and the distal bone. And each of the little toes has three bones, proximal, middle, and distal. What you'll see is the middle and the proximal will lift up, and then the distal will go more down, but the hammer toe itself is going to be lifted when you view it from the top of the foot. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about hammer toes, that it can also be related to the stomach reflex. And the emotion of the stomach is hard to put your feelings into words. In the Body Talks training, our students learn how to locate reflexes and search for all the different ways congestion shows in the feet, whether that's bunions, hammer toes, gout, injuries, or any discomfort in the feet. When reflexology is applied to your feet, it is as if you're working from the inside of your body and the energy moves up to the surface. Imagine stimulating organs and glands to perform more optimally. Reflexology is safe and effective. If you would like more in-depth training, check out our website at branchreflexology.com. Click on classes to view our spring and fall start dates. See you in the next video.